Hello, Cancer. Welcome back to the Elephant Key for September's reading. I took a little hiatus, so if I didn't get you last month, I apologize. I've been going through some stuff, some big life stuff. So I needed to take some time for myself, but oh, it's coming out here. What's going on, Cancer? Somebody's not wanting to, somebody's fearing having attention brought to them. There is some Cancer with a core fear of being seen. And I think it's interesting here that there is this comforting teddy bear next to the chair, but the child is cowering in the corner behind it. It's like it doesn't even want to grab the bear for fear it'll be seen. Like staying out of sight, out of mind, not having to bear consequences. So there could be some of you, you may want to be doing something more, but there is like this fundamental belief that if you're seen, there's punishment attached to that. And then a feeling of being bullied, of people bringing out your worst attributes. Let's get into the tarot. Because you know what, this guy showed up. He came to school. He didn't stay in bed with a bellyache. He showed up. He showed up, he came to school, and he still got ridiculed. But he showed up. I'm feeling that mama bear protective energy coming on. Like, who was it, Cancer, that made you feel like you had to hide who you were? Hermit in reverse. You're starting to step out there. I'm talking to a Cancer who spent quite a bit of time in introspection, working on themselves, and now it's time to step out. This Cancer is taking what they've learned and they're trying to guide others with the light. But I feel like there's a fundamental, I'm sorry, downloads are coming through. I feel like there's a fundamental thing in the midst of this. There is a seed of knowledge that you don't want to share because of other people, the consequences of other people's judgment over it. But it's like you can't, it's like the steering wheel of a car. You could do all the outside, it could be pristine, the engine could be badass, the tires could be amazing, the rims, everything fundamentally could be great on this car that you're traveling through life in. But you can't use the steering wheel. There's no steering wheel. And you can't put the steering wheel in it because if people know what direction you're going in, they could get upset and not want you to go there. Like, your ability to travel through life requires this steering wheel. And you're afraid to use it because you're afraid that other people see where you're going and may ridicule you for going there. You're going to have a difficult decision to make, Cancer, based on an uncomfortable truth. And it's something that's like not been seen because we see the blindfold here. You know, you're really trying to get over there to that island in the background. You're really trying to get to where it is that you want to be. But it requires that you take the blindfold off because the biggest part of your story is behind this blindfold, Cancer. Queen of Wands in reverse. You know, of all the Cancers I know, they are incredibly good at giving strategy, guiding, and advising. They're really good intuitively. And this big thing is blocking up their ability to take action. Six of Swords in reverse. Five of Cups. You can't move forward until this is done. We have the Swords again. The Six of Swords in reverse, indicating, when it's upright, you've got the truth and the clarity in the boat with you, and you're taking it forward. You're moving from rough waters to calmer ones. And you've got this person guiding you along. But when it's in reverse, it's like, unless you get through the truth and clarity of a situation, you can't move forward. And it has to do with something that's been lost and that you've grieved over. This could be the loss of a love, a loss of a very strong relationship in your life, the loss of yourself, a loss of family bonds. What else do we have for Cancer, please? Seven of Swords in reverse. In the upright, this is somebody taking, kind of being a little deceptive. Thievery. Somebody taking something away from someone else. Leaving just enough of the truth there to make it look relevant. But taking the truth and clarity away from a situation. But this is in reverse. I really think Cancer... I don't like readings like this, but I'm going to tell the truth of it. There's somebody in your life that has benefited from omitting important details of your life, whether that's you or people around you. It's kind of like, well, that's not the story of how that went. Yet you keep telling the story that way, and what you're doing is stealing the truth of my circumstance, my life. You're stealing the history of my experience. And I think you're getting to a point in your life where you want to live out loud, unapologetically. And the part of you sharing and giving to others of your experience is exposing some difficult truths. And I think you're already grieving the loss of some relationships from doing this. It makes me sick to my stomach because I know you're really wrestling with this. The Emperor in reverse. This could have something to do with a time in your life where you didn't have any control over a situation. This could also be Aries energy. I feel like whatever this is kind of taking on a life of its own. Or somebody has taken gross control over a situation. They have mismanaged their responsibilities as a person in a position of power. Ace of Wands, though. Here's a new passionate project, opportunity coming to you. Something that you can feel passionate about taking action on, Cancer. This indicates knowledge, passion, something that's going to be helping others. All right. We have the High Priestess in reverse and the Six of Wands in reverse. What's on the bottom of the deck? Strength. You're damn right you got the Strength card. Because I do not know how this Cancer, and this reading's not going to be for everybody, okay? But I don't know how this person got through all of this with their truth being covered up by layers and layers of omission or just lies. They haven't been acknowledged. They haven't been seen. And it's even gotten into, this is not keeping secrets anymore. This is refusing to keep secrets. This is using your intuition to guide you, knowing what what needs to be done for your highest good and the highest good of others that look to you. This is no longer swallowing the bullshit. This is no longer being the scapegoat. I'm not going to say anything more until I get some confirmation on these. Can you please give me what you have for the Hermit in reverse, please? The Moon in reverse. You are coming out about something that has been kept hidden for too long. You have internalized this, and you are finally coming out with this. You're no longer living under an illusion. What do we have for this Two of Wands? This is a fork in the road. This is you wanting to get where you need to go by making a difficult decision of communicating something that's been blinded. The Lovers. This is, again, a decision. This is also Gemini energy. This also could have been a decision that affected your relationships with the people you love. This could be a choice about a love relationship. You might have felt like you've been blinded about a love relationship because of things that have been hidden. Queen of Wands is confirmed in reverse, is confirmed by the Knight of Cups. Spirit wants you to know that you have the support coming in here. You have the love and support, an opportunity coming in for this. Because you really just don't want to take action. You don't want to unleash a burden that you've been holding for a long time. But I think you're going to be really shocked at how much support you have by doing so. What is this? Six of Swords in reverse. Not being able to move on. Five of Cups in reverse. You haven't grieved something. Because it hasn't been exposed. You haven't been able to properly grieve something or properly go through the motions of something and move on from something. This is a Cancer I'm talking to that completely just acts like a very important event in their life just didn't happen. Whoa. Well then, I would say that was accurate. I would say that was accurate. Hello, Spirit. Yikes. Yikes. What are we doing here? Oops. Hold, please. Sorry. Malfunctions. Well then. Oh, making sure that we're moving. Okay, so let's get some confirmation on this Five of Cups upright. I almost feel like you're grieving a relationship you could have had with someone if things were honest. If there had been transparency. Hangman. You're grieving the fact that there's some aspect of your life that feels like you were hung out to dry. You're coming to a point in your life where you're seeing things from a different perspective, Cancer. You're able to see things clearer because you've done so much introspection on it. You've done a lot of healing on yourself. And it seems like there are people who are still stuck in this illusion. What do we have for this Seven of Swords in reverse, please? You're interested in living your authentic self. And this is a huge hurdle for you to cross in order to do that. Five of Swords. Somebody may have gotten away with taking the truth of your experience away from you. But the Five of Swords, you're collecting the 5 swords that were taken away from you. You're collecting those and you're moving forward with them as a champion. And they may not be happy, but this is your existence as well. That's beautiful. Why do we have the Emperor in reverse, please? Why do we have the Emperor in reverse? Whoa. Feeling like something was out of your power. Somebody, a misuse of power. Sun card. I think that you're happy that something no longer has power over you, Cancer. The fact that something no longer has power and control over you. And you know, this has to do with your, if you have children, this has to do with them as well. This is also Leo energy. Something could have happened in August or late July that it was a precursor to this. What's with the Ace of Wands, please? 4 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, the Ace of Wands is confirmed by the 4 of Swords in reverse. You've done the resting period. You've done the contemplation. You've done the thinking. You've done the analyzing. You've sat, you've rested, you've pondered on it. You've allowed your soul to take ease. And now it's time to pursue this passionate thing. This new beginning for you. You've thought about this. This isn't something you've done lightly. It's something you've taken lightly. There's something in your life that you have paused and rested on. And you're ready to move forward. Why do we have the 6 of Wands in reverse? Not being seen or acknowledged. Now, and then not wanting to keep it secret any longer. No communication on something. I need more, please. No action. No communication. No acknowledgement. This is like somebody acting like something doesn't even exist. I don't like that. That feels stuck and stank. 6 of Cups in reverse. That has something to do with your... This could be something to do with your childhood. It could have something to do with a past life soulmate. Or a soulmate from... or someone from your past. Somebody's not acknowledging something that happened to children or you as a child. There's no communication on it. It's like acting like something didn't even exist. And it's something that... It doesn't mean you have to broadcast it, Cancer. That's not what Spirit's asking. It's asking for you to acknowledge it. Maybe for you to have a conversation about it. It's kind of like writing a memoir of your life, but taking out a very important nugget of truth. Because this instance has a lot to do with who you are today. Secrets. Four of Wands in reverse. This is an issue that occurred within a family unit or within a partnership. It did not send a good message to you about what prosperity is supposed to look like. What family is supposed to look like. What a union of any sort or collaboration is supposed to look like for you. I'm going to get a word of advice here for Cancer moving forward. Cancer, what words of advice do you have? Spirit, what? Hey, Cancer, what words of advice do you have for me? Get your shit together, Rebecca. Spirit, what words of advice do you have for Cancer, please? Magician. You're manifesting. You're taking all of the elements to your disposal. You're alchemizing. You're turning your pain into passion. There is so much growth in the next thing that you do to manifest what it is that you need to prosper. You're manifesting something for your highest good. And there's growth all around it. What do we have here? Page of Cups in reverse. Don't expect to be getting money messages of support behind this. At least not from people in your that have benefited from you not doing this. Again, with the Five of Swords, you're taking it back. You're taking your truth back. You're taking the elements of your experience back. And that's how you begin to heal, because the truth is setting you free. I would advise you about your own mindset. You could find yourself in a self-imposed prison of the mind where you let your thoughts bind you. Don't allow your thoughts to encapsulate you or keep you prisoner. The truth is releasing yourself from this bondage and this blindfold. This person is doing it to themselves. And you can very easily remove the blindfold and those wrappings. Just rub yourself up against the truth. That's what I have for you, Cancer. Obviously, it's not going to resonate for everybody. But if it does, please like, subscribe, share. It helps build the channel. Thank you.